Oh, you wait till you see this one. So smoky in here. This is very not good. Oh, you wait till you see this one. It's a good one. This tent will financially ruin me. It is massive. It cost a lot of money, but I just couldn't resist it, and I wanted to show you guys it as well. Here for 2 nights, so let's get this thing set up. Before we get properly started, I just wanted a quick mention. We have sauce. It's been since before Christmas we've had the mango habanero, so we've not been able to do the box sets, just singles and the bigger barbecues, but we have all 3 and they're available now at kentsurvival.com. So yeah, you can stop emailing me. Thank you guys. Just had a Spitfire fly over. You don't normally see them in the winter out. Now, I've got a lot of crap with me, so I need to get this out. Well, it's the right colour for a British winter. So as you can see here, the tent is made by Moby Garden. I'm not too familiar with them, but their gear looks pretty good actually. Over on this corner I can see a valve. I don't know if it's the only one, but it's a place to start. So this is the pump that it came with, just a manual one. But I do also have the one that come with that weird see-through football tent last week, the week before. So I'm going to give it a go with this, but it's quite a big tent, so we'll see. It appears to be the right fitting, kind of mirrors this plug. So I guess we'll give it a go. Well, the tent is up. It wasn't too bad. I'm a bit puffed out and my back hurts a little, but I am old. But yeah, it looks like the pictures, so that's a plus when you're buying from AliExpress. It may be a little smaller than what you kind of get the impression of from photos, but then there's Chinese people modelling it, generally a bit shorter, so maybe that helps. So yeah, let's get this set up and look inside and enjoy it. I'm very glad to see it does indeed have a stove jack, because I was counting on that. It looks like we have a secondary door, yeah. Oh, and it's open at the bottom there as well. Oh wow, look inside. You can't see. Oh, we have a room divider in there. Down here looks like either an electrical hookup or just venting, or for an outdoor heater, like a diesel heater or something. And it looks like a big old window on this side. Check it out properly, but this zip is getting caught up here. Oh, this side's okay. It was just getting caught up on this flap folded underneath, so no biggie. And if we look under here, we can see we've got like a PVC window joined to like a mesh above it where them kind of flaps are, so you can just pull this out and sort of guy it off. So there's that window and the divider, the door over on the other side there, and we've got another door in the peak section here as well. It's all looking very nicely made, to be honest, and I'm loving these little windows up in the apex. Divider has a zip on it as well. I love it. There's that stove jack we'll be using. They've kind of pre-cut a cross as well. I might as well do that up now. Ready? Hang on. Very swanky indeed. And to think, 8 or 9 years ago, 8.5 years ago, I started this channel with a tent that cost me £50 because I had no more money. And yeah, the channel has allowed me to do videos with things like this. Just wondering why I was hearing so many planes. It's because it's the beginning of the half term. Just as I'm putting the chimney on, I've remembered I've got my chimney stack oven, so I just take a section out and stick it in. I've decided to put this double-walled section of chimney on, not because I'm worried about the heat or anything, I just wanted another section to lift the end of the chimney up. I did have to cut this a little to make it bigger. Tonight's bed. So I thought I'd keep the theme of things going with inflatables, and I've got the inflatable King Camp bed that I bought a while ago. Used this in another inflatable tent that I thought was luxurious at the time, but compared to this, I was living like a pauper. Oh, that's the bed up, nice and bouncy. Get the mat and that on it. I've just realised I've not pegged out the tent though. I'm not going to get any wind in this little valley I'm in, but best to kind of, you know, get it its actual shape. That'll come in handy in a big tent. So what sort of pegs do a beast of a tent like this take? Straight ones, but they should do just fine. A lot of them and a puncture repair kit. Rain's on. It's not hard yet. I don't know what the forecast is, to be honest. I've not even looked. Not going to use all the tie outs. I don't really see a need here in this valley. I don't think we're getting any storms or anything for a change. think this will be my storage room. So I'm also thinking my table can go in here for food prep and stuff, so I'm not crowded in the bedroom. The boudoir. Enjoying the window. I should probably get the others open too. Remembered I had these rugs with me. It's just nicer when you're walking around in here when you're in and out taking the boots off. I got down booties for later when, you know, I'm in here for good, but for now, these will be nice. Now we're glamping. Now this is something else. I'll link it below, but it's like a cooking station. So for when the stove's not on during the day, I can use this for brews and stuff. So we've got these two side wing shelves. We've got a nice cupboard at the bottom here, and you may notice in there we've got the stove. Another area there as well. What a beaut! So this hole is for the washing bowl, which there's a pop-up one, and this hole here, I'll thread the pipe through in a minute, is for our battery powered tap. Right, so here's my water, here's the pipe I've just threaded through. Let's test it out. Needed this. A lot of setting up to do. I've got a lot of stuff with me. I'm actually really pleased with how well Patty's been doing lately. She fits so much gear inside her. Yeah, like that last massive tent, which I actually used here, the one in the snow, the RBM one, which probably has more sort of floor space, to be honest, but isn't quite as impressive looking. That was just over up the hill there, and yeah, 7.5 feet, and that fits in the back of Patty. Should give up on this sentence. And good to use that kitchenette thing as well. It was sent to me a couple of months ago now, and I've been eager to use it. It's like a better version of that stupid box that I bought that you probably saw me use. But yeah, just to disclose, it was sent to me, but you know, not affiliated in any way or getting any money. But I do like it so far. So what did this thing actually set me back? So I'm just looking at the app now. £1,072.96, which is a lot of money, but you know, Hillebergs cost that. Look at what you're getting, and to be honest, this looks very well made. This Moby Garden or whatever they're called. I looked through their stuff and they look pretty good. They're like Nature Hike, very similar, I found. But yeah, 1,072. Inflatable house tent, which is what I've just been referring to it when talking about it. Villa, outdoor villa. But yeah, you can find it cheaper, but you get lots and lots of postage along with that. So any details on this? 12.6 meters squared area, 39 kilograms, polyester fibre, waterproof, polyester fibre bottom, PVC mesh. Yeah, If there's anything more interesting, I'll put it on the screen, but it seems pretty worthwhile, to be honest, if you're going to use it a lot at least. Going to try and keep things somewhat tidy in here. I'm here for a couple of minutes. Okay, I am peckish. It's beyond lunchtime, but I'm going to eat. No cheese grater for my somewhat Philly cheese steak, but I do have a peeler. This is Gruyere. It's actually for something else I've got this weekend. Just mop up the last of that cheese and oil with the bread. Here we go, a few extra little bits of steak as well. That'll do nicely for now. We'll be cooking a quiche tonight, and tomorrow is Sunday. Don't normally really camp at the weekend, but for a Sunday I'm going to do a Sunday lunch. So we'll do a little roast dinner. So I've got the oven there as well. But yeah, lots of things to do. Loving this tent so far as well. Really, really nice. It's been raining a little heavier. It's just sort of slowing down a little bit now. I can just about hear it, but yeah, get a bit of everything. It's not raining, it's actually tiny hailstones. I just went to the truck and got pelted, coming down quite hard. So I thought I'd grab a beer. It's a bit early, but just want to sit here listening to this hail and sipping on this Beavertown. And I've just realised I've got a skylight. Chilling down now, so I think it's booty time while I'm in here. Well, just a quick note, I'm getting a few drips on the bed here coming through the mesh, so I better close this window. I need to get this stove going because I'm a bit chilly. So I'll just put a firelighter in here. And I've got a few bits of kindling I chopped down. I forgot quite how noisy this fan is, so you take it off of here. It will keep going for a while till it cools down. But it's so rattly. Put it outside to speed up the process, can still hear it though. Comes from having it in the bag with the stove and lugging it around woodlands and stuff. It's just kind of bent and stuff. I'll see if there's anything to tighten or bend back. But yeah, I think the hail has turned to rain. But you know, stove's going, I'm in here, all happy. Even got a free carabiner to hang the lantern off of. Wasn't actually going to have another beer yet, but as soon as I'm reined in, have a full circle, catch the pigeon, is 7%. Cheers everyone. Needed this. It's nice and relaxed now that everything's actually set up. The last couple have been, you know, kind of weird tents and the insulation one, stuff like that, but glamping it up today. Raining quite hard. I just had to pop out for a pee, and yeah, it is coming down. Didn't expect it, but yeah, we're testing this tent out, I guess. I've straightened it up and I think it's a lot better. Not perfect, but yeah, better. Coming down now. I don't know how long this is lasting. My dinner stuff's in the truck. Got some time yet before I need that though. I'm making a quiche, so I need some bacon to go in it. So we'll get that on the go on the stove here first. Oh, it's already smelling good. So I've come over here to the west wing. It's quite a lot cooler over here away from that fire. This is some sort of pre-made pastry. I've got my Omnia oven, which I used last week. There's a hair on there. And yeah, so I'm going to make my pastry. So I'm going to kind of cut this into a rough shape and line the pan. Right, that's all lined, and weirdly, for the second time this month, I'm using some baking beads. But not the instructions. So I've just been warming the heat plate for a second, so on with this to blind bake and on with the lid as well. And I'm just going to turn the heat down a little. So while that's blind baking, I'm just going to crack 3 eggs in here, give them a little whisk. And I'm going in with some cream and some creme fraiche as well. It's quite thick. And get that mixed again. So I'm going to season that now it's mixed. And remembering I don't have a grater, I've just shaved some Gruyere. Go in with them lardons as well. It's raining quite heavy again. Jesus. Jeez. This is very not good. I need to get the pump on it straight away. Come on. Bloody chimney's just fallen off now as well. Oh my god. Oh dear. It's so smoky in here. This fell over, was resting on one of the baffles, which is not good. I still don't think this is fully inflated. I need to finish that, but yeah, I've got a lot of smoke in here and water coming in. I don't even know where this splashed from when it collapsed. Oh, it's probably coming through the window when it's gone like that. Bloody Nora. Right, I've just come out to continue inflating this fully, and the prongs on this have snapped off when the chimney fell out and fell on top of it. I don't know if they're not still in there now, they're here. So I can't even inflate it again. I think I'm in trouble. God, now my bloody filming light stopped working. Maybe it's the rain. Ay, ay, ay. So that's broken, so I can't fully inflate this. I don't really see how I can safely go on, because it's going to deflate again, isn't it? Stands to reason. I'm tempted to try and finish my dinner in there at least, but I need to disconnect this stove, if anything, because if that collapses on it again, we're in trouble. I am not happy. It is pouring. I'm trying to empty this thing. The stove's still really hot. I'm trying to go in and out of this. I don't even know. My feet are soaked. I don't even know why I'm taking my shoes off to go inside, because it's a death trap. I'm not using it again, am I? So yeah, just so you know, it's hailing and raining right now. I didn't put my jacket on because it's in there somewhere, because I'm just throwing stuff in the back. I'm under the tailgate this minute. I'm getting soaked. I've got to get the stove out. I don't know where my leather gloves are, so that's going to be tricky. And yeah, it's a race against the clock to when it collapses. Jesus. It started going and then it just went. Right, my truck is pretty full. This isn't gonna... My truck is pretty full. This is not going to get down to the size it was. And I'm soaked, the camera's getting wet. I think I'm going to have to come back in the morning and try and deal with this. Freaking hell. Nightmare. Most expensive tent I've ever bought. Well, it's a new day. It stopped raining, stopped hailing, dried my clothes out. Oh, what a night that was. Just getting everything into the truck was a nightmare. When it collapsed, I was standing up in the tent at the time, and it was weird because I thought right at the moment that the wind had blown the tent, and so I was waiting for it to kind of spring back, and it didn't. And then I saw at the corner of my eye that the chimney carried on kind of moving slowly. I was like, oh, hang on. So I grabbed the roof. I'm doing this with it, kind of holding it into shape, and then I realised, well, what the hell? I kind of shoved the stove a bit, bare-handed, and so I'm stuck in position. I'm like, I need to get out and get stuff out of here. I need to inflate this, but I'm stuck holding it up, so I just have to get it the best I could, and kind of, I think I grabbed the camera and my phone and, you know, just in case, and got out. Oh God, and then yeah, the rest you saw. It was not the, you know, the valve, the plug was done up correctly. It was up to the green zone on the pump, so it had the right pressure. Everything was good with it. It just, yeah, deflated. So either the valve was bad, or it had a slow puncture in the build quality of it, in the seams. Who knows? That tent is massive. I don't know where I would even put it up to try and find a slow puncture like that. It would be incredibly hard and time consuming. Last night I already emailed the people I bought it from on AliExpress, pretty much demanding a refund for how dangerous it was. So we'll see how that goes. I'll keep you guys informed. Such a shame because I really like that tent. I was really starting to enjoy it, the space in it, the headroom, the way it looked, and I was kind of, you know, not happy about that because my intention was to maybe sell it after making a video with it, and I was starting to like it, so this has kind of made a decision for me. Yeah, so I hope they don't want it back, because trying to get this down to the original size, trying to post this, the payment for that, I am not sending this back to China. So yeah, that's kind of what happened there. This is actually the second failed camp this week. The other one I didn't really get any footage of, so I won't be able to make a video of. But yeah, 2 in the space of 1 week is really not my week. That and someone crashed into my car as well. So I need to try and fold this soaking wet tent up and get it in the back of the truck, which I had to empty this morning. Right, that's all me done for this one. Apologies for the way it turned out, but kind of the way it is when you're trying out these weird tents and stuff. It's all in the truck, not quite sure exactly what's going on with it yet. We'll see when I get home, if I've got space, etc. But that is the way the cookie crumbles. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one for hopefully a full overnighter.